Hoddle.
Brilliant goal! Tottenham have the lead. It's Paul Miller.
Clive Allen's in, and he's beaten him this time.
I'm the only defender here, by the way. We're talking about two attacking players who probably didn't make a tackle between them in their career.
Steady, that river's not too far away.
Welcome to this counselling session. I'll be your counsellor today for what's been a very difficult time, I think, for all of us. So, gentlemen, this is like a Mount Rushmore of football legends. European memories.
I was a Spurs fan when I was 8. Heard that they were the first ever club to win a European trophy, and that stuck with me a lot, actually. And I remember watching it, black and white, at home as a kid, and that made me feel even more proud to be a Spurs fan, to be honest. Spurs and European football has always had a massive link.
Paul?
I'm not as old as Glenn, so I don't remember the Cup Winners' Cup.
Well, it's taken roughly 15 seconds for you to have a dig there.
I certainly remember the 72 final. Chiv scoring at Molineux, a great goal, and Tottenham were a great side. It was a great time.
What was your link to it? Because your dad, of course, was in Bill Nicholson's team, Les Allen.
Yeah, the greatest Tottenham team ever, that double side of 60-61. I always say I was born into it because I was actually there at Wembley that day when they won the double. My mum was carrying me. I popped out 2 weeks later at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. That's when I used to kick off.
He scored at 1 minute past.
84, Anderlecht. For you, Paul, just give us a sense of the games leading up to that final.
Every team we played that year won their championship, domestic championship. And you're playing teams like Feyenoord and Bayern Munich. All I know is that when we got to the final against Anderlecht, we went to Brussels, which was a bit hostile, to say the least. I think in those days, wherever the Spurs fans went, it was always a bit hostile. They were quite lively, our fans, in those days. I think we'll see a bit
Nice
more.
way of putting it. Quite lively.
We played terrifically well that night. We absolutely slaughtered Anderlecht. We were without our three superstars, without Ray Clements, God bless him, Glenn and Ozzy.
Do you remember thinking, without Hoddle, this is going to be really, really good?
No, never lost faith.
Never lost faith?
Never.
Wow. I want to be more like you.
Even
We had Archibald and Mark Falco up front, who had been prolific that year, miss a hatful of chances each.
The cross is deep towards Falco with a header, a real chance. Well, Tottenham will feel they should be in front.
It took someone like me, who hadn't scored all season, to show him how it was done. Mickey Hazard swings a nice corner in, and before I know it, the ball hits me on the head and flies in the top corner. I know I was more surprised, the 15,000 behind the goal, myself, or some of the boys over in the stand, including you,
I was in the stand. I was
Yeah.
very surprised.
Yeah.
Of course.
And of course, I don't know how to celebrate really, because I've never scored a goal in the final before.
You've spoken about that being the forgotten goal. Why do you say that?
Well, actually, it's more about the second goal with Graham Roberts scoring late in the game, and obviously the penalties at the end, which is always more exciting. Yeah. So yeah, my forgotten goal, but I mean, I think if the boys appreciate it, and obviously I do, and I'm the one who keeps reminding everyone about it.
Good Johnson from Iceland is the man taking it, and he saved it! Spurs have won it!
being in that game, behind that goal, and the penalties right in front of you, imagine that.
It was a dramatic way to win it, sensational to lift the trophy in the way that they did.
Looking at it now, we've got a midfield that could be completely missing in this game on Wednesday. It's now up for the squad players to step up, and my word, didn't they step up, the boys? Mickey Hazard and Mark Falco and Gary Stevens, Danny Thomas. Parksy comes in goal, making the save.
Favourite European moment?
Nothing will come close to like the elation of Ajax. Well, I haven't felt anything like that. That moment.
Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, they've done it!
Lucas Moura, goosebumps thinking back to that goal going in.
Even if you aren't a Spurs fan and you think of like fairy tale moments.
Under Redknapp, we played AC Milan. Last minute, Lennon's bursting, whips it in, and there's Crouch sliding in, win 1-0.
How do European nights at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium compare to White Hart Lane?
For me, the greatest night was in the Champions League against Inter Milan. In the stadium, we'd had the defeat away, working with Harry, come back to White Hart Lane. And for me, that night was the most electric atmosphere that I've ever experienced as a player, coach, and there was something magical about White Hart Lane.
They've had moments in that new stadium.
Yes.
It was more consistent at White Hart Lane, if you like. There was a crackle, if you like. You run out and it was this atmosphere, like electrical. Let's face it, Anfield, you go Anfield and that's what they get 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
And I just feel if Tottenham with that fantastic stadium, there's certain games there I'm thinking, come on, take it to another level.
Yeah.
And you've got to drag the team up.
I want you to think of 3 words that you would use to describe this season.
I mean, this is kind of 2 words in one, but potentially great. It could be next week kind of. It could all kind of change in a way.
Painful.
I think roller coaster's the obvious one.
What one that mostly goes down?
There's been some ups. There's been some.
Spurs are going to Bilbao.
Unexpected, I would say.
Unexpected?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, didn't expect 17th place on the 3 games to go for the end of the season.
Tumultuous, very up and down. There's potential for greatness. I'm going to say tough.
Has been. When we win Europa League final, does that put to bed the word Spursy?
No.
Because of how this season has gone, if anything, it validates
Yeah,
it.
100% does, yeah.
Rather than turn it to a negative, it then becomes a positive.
So we all start getting Spursy tattoos and
No.
Spursy on the t-shirt.
Okay, too far.
T-shirts was a good idea.
At the end, it will stop them from using it as a derogatory
We'll create
term.
flags with it.
What will a win mean for Ange?
I'd be very, very surprised if he stays on regardless of the results.
But I think the thing, he's been bold, hasn't he? He has told everybody he wins something in his second year at
And he
whatever
got
club he's been
ridiculed
at.
by
He
some
did,
people for saying
he
that,
did,
didn't he?
But he's in a position to deliver that.
Our best performances, City away, Liverpool in the League Cup, we beat them at home. United away also.
Frankfurt
top
away.
team, and Frankfurt away. We defended properly.
Yeah.
Every time we've played really sensible in the back 4, and then when the balls have progressed through the pitch, then they're allowed to go and play the Ange ball, the Ange way. Great. I think we've got a little bit more at the top of the pitch, perhaps, overall, than they have. I think if he wins it, it's very tough for him to turn down Champions League. That's the thing that I think might just hold him to say, let's go again and let's have another go at it.
You've got to say that the manager's delivered. If they win the trophy and qualify for the Champions League, the financial rewards are massive. The impact on next season is quite incredible, really. It's a completely different proposition.
For someone that comes in and makes a statement, I always win in my second season.
Do it.
His reputation's on the line as well.
He has been completely hung out to dry by the British media for that one statement that he made, and it could still come true. I have faith.
We already know, Casey, whatever happens, you want him out. But
He's out.
if someone gets a crystal ball, I want to know the lottery numbers for the weekend from Casey here. When we win Europa League, tell me what it will mean for you as a Spurs fan.
In terms of keeping the media quiet and getting this, they can't win no trophy, basically tag, that means a lot.
To go to a North London derby and sing Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. That'll do.
I think if you do that now. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Predictions.
This is so hard to predict, really. I mean, my heart's saying Tottenham, of course.
I'm going into this game, I've got absolutely
No
no
clue,
idea
yeah.
how this game will unfold. Desperately want Spurs to win. Absolutely be devastated if they don't, because of the impact it will have on the football club as well. I think there'll be some drama and I think there'll be goals.
I'm the opposite. I think we're going to win 2-0. I don't see United causing us a lot of problems, really. Apart from Fernandes, and hopefully we can put him out the game early on.
1984, Liverpool won the title. We won the UEFA Cup. We had main players like Hoddle missing. Everybody
Yeah,
else.
this is true.
Now we
Facts.
got the similar injuries.
You're like a Tottenham Jedi.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is amazing.
Can I add something to that?
Tottenham is my life, but
I swear to God, if it goes to penalties, I'll be like, Casey, what?
I've been looking for you in the stadium. It's like, where is it?
It was a pleasure to play for Tottenham.
The nicest thing of all is that we all see each other very, very often.
Yeah, we do.
All of our era. We're all like brothers, and it's great. And all got that one thing in common: Spurs.
What an absolute pleasure and an honour to spend time with you three, Jim.
Really enjoyed
Really
it.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Right, after 3, come on, you Spurs. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Spurs!
Come on, you Spurs.